Hello everyone, myself Farha Iftekhar Sheikh. The chapter that we would be doing today is the Indian Judicial System from Standard 8th, Subject Civics. Along with legislature and the executive, the judicial too is an important organ of the government. While the legislature makes the law, executives implements the law, and judiciary gives justice. Let's understand the structure of judiciary. India is a union of states. The center and the constituent states have a separate legislature and executive. But there is one judicial system for the whole of India. Let's see the hierarchy of the court in India. On the topmost, we have Supreme Court or Apex Court. After that, we have High Court followed by the District Court. Let's first understand about the Supreme Court. The Chief Justice of India, that is CJI, heads the Supreme Court of India. The President appoints the Chief Justice of India and other judges of Supreme Court. By convection, the senior most judge of the Supreme Court is appointed as the Chief Justice. The retirement age of judge of Supreme Court is 65 years. Now, let's understand about the High Court. In India, the Constitution confers the Parliament with the power to establish a High Court in each constituent state in the Union. Currently, there are 24 High Courts in India. There is a Chief Justice along with other judges in the High Court. All judges of the High Court are appointed by the President. High Court supervise and maintain control over the lower court in its judiciary. The governor seeks the advice of the High Court while appointing judges in the district court. Now let's understand about the branches of law in India. There are two main branches of law. The first is the civil law. This law deals with property, rent, divorce, etc. The next branch of the law in India is criminal law. Serious crimes are dealt under criminal law. For example, theft, robbery, murder, dowry, and etc. In these cases, the first step is to file First Information Report, that is known as FIR, with the police. The police investigates the matter and then a petition is filed in the court. If the charges are proved, there are provisions for severe punishment. I hope you might have understood this chapter very nicely. Thank you.